Hello, my name is Christopher Hoh, and I work in the U.S. Embassy in Vienna. I was born and brought up in the Keystone State. Pennsylvania was one of the original 13 colonies, and it was called the Keystone State in the 18th century because of its central location and its central role in U.S. history. The first capital of the United States was in Philadelphia. Before it was colonized, the area was home to Native American tribes, including the Lenape and the Susquehannok. The name Pennsylvania means Penn's Woods. In 1681, England's King Charles gave the land to William Penn as payment for a debt of £16,000. This was one of the largest land grants to an individual in history. William Penn was a member of the Religious Society of Friends, also known as the Quakers, who were persecuted in England. So Penn established the colony for any people persecuted for their faith. As a result, many religious exiles from Europe settled in Pennsylvania, including the Amish, an Anabaptist sect. Today, the Amish lived much as they did in the 17th century, without modern conveniences such as electricity or cars. In the 18th and 19th centuries, Germans migrated to Pennsylvania in large numbers. English speakers mispronounced the German word Deutsch as Dutch, and these immigrants became known as the Pennsylvania Dutch. In many Pennsylvania communities, German was spoken as the language of everyday life well into the early 1900s. You can still hear German dialects in the farmers' markets of Lancaster and of Reading, my hometown. And the language is similar to the Palatinate dialect in Germany today. Let me give you an example. The man's dog, der Hund des Mannes, is this in Pennsylvania Dutch: ein Mann sein Hund. Today, 12.7 million people live in Pennsylvania, making it the sixth most populous state in the U.S. It covers over 46,000 square miles. That's more than 119,000 square kilometers. Pennsylvania also has several large cities. Philadelphia was known in the 1700s as the Athens of America because of its rich cultural life. Part of that is attributed to Pennsylvania's most famous citizen, Benjamin Franklin, author, inventor, philosopher, businessman, diplomat, and revolutionary leader. Philadelphia is also home to the Liberty Bell, the icon of American freedom. It remains on view, cracked, on Independence Mall, where the Continental Congress met and in 1776 declared independence from Great Britain. The city of Pittsburgh was the gateway to the American West and the birthplace of the Industrial Revolution. Pennsylvanians first produced the Conestoga wagon, which was used for westward expansion. Here are some other firsts from Pennsylvania. It's a long list, but I'll give you just a few. The first medical school, hospital, public library, and insurance company were established there. The first commercially drilled oil well near Titusville produced the U.S. oil boom in 1859. And the first U.S. envoy to Austria in 1838 was Henry A.P. Muhlenberg from Lancaster. I should mention also the Philadelphia Zoo. That's the oldest zoo in America. It's not as old as Schönbrunn, but we're still proud of it. My hometown, Reading, is located in southeastern Pennsylvania. Formerly a textile and manufacturing center, Reading became known as the factory outlet capital of the world. The surrounding area has become known as the snack food capital of the world, leading all other states in the production of pretzels, chips, and candy. The state has many other interesting food facts. The Yuengling Brewery in Pottsville is the oldest operating brewery in America, established in 1829. A little farther west is Hershey, the birthplace of Hershey chocolate bars. The town smells of chocolate, and the streetlights are shaped like Hershey Kisses. Pennsylvania gave birth to one U.S. president, James Buchanan, in the 1800s. Today, our vice president, Joe Biden, comes from Pennsylvania. He was born in Scranton. Many actors also come from Pennsylvania, including Kevin Bacon, Bill Cosby, Tina Fey, Sharon Stone, to name just a few. Pennsylvania had a creative music scene from the beginning. Each religious sect that settled in Pennsylvania brought with it a unique style of music. The Moravians in Bethlehem introduced organs and trombones into their worship. The Mennonites and Lutherans sang heartily from German hymn books. And the Ephrata cloister was known for beautiful harmony. Popular singers today include Taylor Swift from Wyomissing and Christina Aguilera and George Benson, who are both from Pittsburgh. Philadelphia is also the birthplace of the famous TV program American Bandstand. That introduced singers and bands to teenagers for more than 20 years. I travel the world today, but I still have a strong connection to my home state. I'm a career diplomat, like Benjamin Franklin, who was our country's first envoy. I'm also a composer who benefited from the musical atmosphere of my home state. I'm proud to come from Pennsylvania, the land of the Liberty Bell, which helped inspire the cause of freedom for all humanity.